for the new Albanese government, attention is now on the return of Parliament this week. Issues like climate change, COVID and the economy loom large. Last week we saw the State of the Environment report released as the Treasurer gave a preview of the nation's fiscal forecast, and it's not all good news.
The world economy is a difficult, if not dangerous place right now.
The Treasurer really setting the framework for next week's economic statement.
The news in that statement will be, in many ways, confronting.
We'll be spending more money on the interest debt than we will be on Medicare.
If you are sick, you stay at home. If you are healthy, you go to work. That is where we need to get to.
I think we all want that. The question is now the right time to do that?
Now is certainly not the time.
A difficult, confronting and sometimes depressing story.
The response to this damning State of the Environment report really is probably the first test of this new government's credibility.
Our government will set a goal of protecting 30% of our land and 30% of our oceans by 2030.
We get these grandiose targets and no idea as to how they're going to meet them.
Nepotism, forging signatures, bullying behaviours and attempts to interfere with government grants.
All on the Premier's watch.
As leader of the Parliamentary Labor Party and the Premier of our state, I take full responsibility and I apologise for it.
It shows that they are rotten to the core.
I don't want this to be all about taking pot shots at the Governor or the Board.
It's enormously important that we have a strong, independent, credible, capable central bank.
In all reality, it's about whether the Reserve Bank is fit for purpose for Australia's economy right now.
We're going through a process now of steadily increasing interest rates, and there's more of that to come.
This does not pose a threat to human health, and importantly, despite this, Australia does remain foot and mouth disease free.
That means having to close the border to keep that safe for ourselves, and that's what we need to be doing.
If it has to be a temporary measure, that would be great.
I think you'd have to shut it now. We have no plans to close the borders.
Good morning. Thank you all so much for coming. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited.
A report into the interception of an asylum seeker vessel on election day has revealed officials were under pressure to publicise the information before the operation finished.
The report makes it very, very clear that there was no breach of caretaker conventions.